Good morning, it's Dave at ATI Watch Reviews. Please smash the like button and please hit that subscribe button for more awesome watch content. Little wristwatch check. I've got one of my all-time favourite AliExpress homages. This is the Steel Dive SD 1970, an absolute joy to wear on the wrist with some good oomph. That case is just fantastically comfy, and so is the bracelet and everything else about this watch. I love it. But today's watch is another interesting one, and it's from a Chinese manufacturer that I've recently had on my channel, and this is another one of their watches from their lineup. I have seen this watch before, and I intended it to purchase it a while ago, but I thought in the recent sale that I would pick one up anyway. And it is another, when it bothers to come out, Duka. But this one is the gorgeous DK-109. Now, just immediately what's striking is that stunning yellow. There's no doubt about it, these first two Duka watches, or Duka, whatever, however you pronounce it, they definitely have an eye and a flair for looks. They do a really good job of creating kind of like the dive, unusual dive style watches. I do like it. This is not really a diver, it's only 100-meter water resist. That being said, that's not to say you couldn't take it diving, although they would say that they would probably say you couldn't. That's an interesting bezel. Not the most amazing action. Some fairly moderate amount of resistance, but the actual running of it, the turning of it, is a little bit hodgepodge. But looks-wise, it looks great. This is the Duka DK-109. This is 44mm with a ceramic bezel, sapphire, I think it's, yeah, sapphire crystal. Is it domed? Yes, it is. Domed sapphire crystal, that's why we're getting more reflections, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So it doesn't have much AR coating just as an initial observation. I don't think it does, because it's hitting the reflections pretty bad. A fully solid stainless steel bracelet, obviously 100-meter water resist. Again, 44mm, don't let it put you off, because on these watches that have a smaller case and smaller lugs, it really is not big at all, really. I would say it's more like a traditional 42mm. A nice H-link bracelet again, and this one does have the deployant clasp with safety. Yes, and three micro adjust settings, which is good. Not bad swing arms as an initial observation. Yeah, with this suppressed tinny shell, which we expected at this price point. The price point is very cheap. It's in the sale, I got it for less than 70 GBP, which is a bit of a steal, I'm hoping. I'll take all the stickers off and everything for the full review. I'll get it on my wrist. This is an NH35 movement. It's not a Miyota that is in the other. These cheaper automatic movements are inaccurate, which is why I don't buy these watches for accuracy. I don't buy any automatic watch for accuracy. I don't regulate them. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm not interested in wasting money. Well, I don't buy these watches because I expect the movements to give me perfect timekeeping. When you've got automated timekeeping like I do on my Casios, I get these watches because I like to wear them and I like to collect them as a hobby. I don't do it because I expect these cheaper watches to give fantastic accuracy on the cheaper automatics. You can just pick up a quartz if you want fantastic accuracy, or a synchronized time off Casio or Citizen. But anyway, yeah, it'd be good. It would be great, obviously, if some of the luxury watch manufacturers with fantastic timekeeping on their automatics, like a brand beginning with you know what, where they can get to like give or take 2 seconds a day accuracy. Yeah, it'd be nice if that technology could be, you know, cloned or whatever and put in a cheaper watches like this. As of right now, that technology is only available on very expensive watches. Maybe one day the automatics at the lower end will have that type of accuracy. I don't know when, but hopefully they will. But until then, I don't buy automatics because I expect them to be accurate. I buy them because it's kind of a hobby, really, more than anything. But I do actually prefer quartz because of the inaccuracy and constantly setting the time. If you change your watches frequently, as I do, I have a rotation of a few watches. So for me, with an automatic watch, when they lose the time after a couple of days, it's just annoying having to constantly reset the time, because I do set the time. I don't set dates, but I do set the time. Anyway, initial impressions are pretty good. Everything seems in order. Case back. Let's look at the case back. Just says 109. And yeah, 10 bar, water resist. But I love, let's put it on my wrist. I love that yellow because we don't often see that on watches. Clasp mechanism seems okay. Again, doesn't seem too heavy. Doesn't seem too top heavy either. Nice feel to it. I like the way they've put one of the hands as yellow, the minutes hand, and they've left the hour hand in white. One thing I don't like initially that I'm seeing is the reflections. They seem to be too much for my liking. And it's unclear why they would put a dome on it when it's not even a significantly water resistant watch. But nonetheless, those are two small initial criticisms. But let's see if they've signed the crown. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have. So initial impressions are overall quite good. I like the appearance. The feel of the watch is good. It's not too heavy. It's appropriately sized. I like the sizing. The bezel action is a little bit dubious, and the reflections are quite poor so far, but I'll get it on my wrist and I'll get a full review up in time. If you wanted to purchase the watch, there's an affiliate link down below. I make a tiny bit of commission at no extra cost to you. Have a great day. It's been Dave. Cheers.